What if I told you that the oceans are now running a fever that's rewriting the rules of summer? July 2026 didn't just break sea temperature records, it shattered them, with scientists calling it the hottest July ever recorded. But here's the real kicker. This isn't some abstract climate warning. It's a full-blown emergency that's already reshaping Europe's economy, ecosystems, and even our ability to generate power. Let's unpack why this story matters way beyond a single scorching month. When Copernicus data shows seas hitting record highs, my first thought isn't just, oh no, the water's hotter. It's about what this means. These aren't just degrees on a thermometer, they're a feedback loop. Warmer seas mean more intense storms, worse droughts, and marine ecosystems collapsing under heat stress. And here's what people miss. The Mediterranean isn't just a vacation spot. It's a front line of climate collapse, where marine heat waves now linger like a stubborn fever. Let's talk about those European heat waves. Yes, breaking temperature records sounds dramatic, but the real story is how these extremes compound. When Samantha Burgess points out that dry soils stop cooling the air, that's not just a weather footnote. It's a warning. Climate change isn't a straight line. It's a multiplier. A single hot year creates domino effects, like wildfires burning 500,000 hectares, that feed back into even hotter summers. What feels extreme today becomes the good old days in 20 years if we don't adapt. Now, let's zoom in on the economics. The €2 billion hit to farming this summer? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Marta Mastropietro's research floored me. The 2015 to 18 drought cost €439 billion, with ripple effects lasting years. Here's why this terrifies economists. Traditional models treat droughts like one-off disasters. But in reality, they're slow-motion economic poison. Lose a crop this year? Fine. Lose water infrastructure, manufacturing output, and tourism for a decade? That's systemic collapse. And let's be honest, governments aren't exactly rushing to fix systems designed for a climate that no longer exists. But what keeps me up at night? The power plants. When Poland's coal plants and Hungary's nuclear facilities shut down because of low water levels, that's not a glitch. It's a symptom. Our entire energy grid is built on assumptions about water availability that are now obsolete. And here's the hypocrisy. Fossil fuels caused this crisis, yet we're doubling down on systems they're actively breaking. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. So where does this leave us? Standing at a crossroads where adaptation isn't optional. Resco de Dios nails it. What's extreme today becomes average tomorrow. But here's my challenge to you. How do we design cities, economies, and policies that prepare for a world where 2020 SIXS heat waves are routine? Because the oceans are screaming the truth. The question is, will we listen before the next record becomes the new normal?